Shout out to the whole 2K community. You guys are wild. And like looking through all these jersey designs is really fun. There's some crazy designs. We got to do this more often.
If you're looking for extra fun in Season 7, listen up. This weekend, it's a deck party on the Concha del Mar. Earn double XP for all games played on decks 15 and 16. In the city, if you're just starting out, then Boot Camp is the event for you. At the Event Center, enjoy basic training and bonus XP. Next weekend, I'll be at the Rec because there's double XP available all weekend long. That's it for me. I'll see you at level 40.
It's that time. Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Thank you to everybody who entered our jersey design contest. I can't wait to see the finalists, Alexis.
Definitely, and we are ready to announce those 4 finalists. Who better to do that than our guest judge? We spoke with Corey earlier this week and which jerseys you'll be voting on to take that grand prize.
Woo, let's check them out. Today, we are going to announce the finalists in our jersey design contest. We're bringing back our special guest judge, Corey. Corey, welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
Man, thank you so much for having me back. It's been such a pleasure being on 2K TV. Like, so many people from the community have been reaching out.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Adams is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jones. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for Seattle, Batum is out there with Weissman. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Outlaw in at the 3 slot. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Poole finds Weissman. And he sinks that one into the back of the rim on the way in.
Man, how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Tries from 10. Here's Adams off on the layup. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Here's Primo. Shoots over Poole. The shot by Primo, no good. Outlaw, the pass to Weissman. Can't cash in from close range. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones, the pass to Adams. And Weissman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Vassell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Jones for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. Things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Both free throws good from Batum.
You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything. Batum is a valuable cog who plays his role well.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now Outlaw. 9 points last game out. Here's Johnson. That one no good. Great D that time from Batum. Poole the pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
To stop the drought. Wiseman with the rebound. Seattle leading by 8. Outlaw the basket. Poole uses the glass to finish the lane.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
So a moment now to see the story for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Primo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here's Seattle. They've got a 10-0 run going. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Poole. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Johnson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Primo. The rebound by Outlaw.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The pass to Poole. Passes it to Outlaw. Pulls it up. Here's Batum, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal. Very hard not to leave your feet defending against Batum. Tough to bother his shot otherwise.
For Seattle, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Now here's Jones. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. Here's Adams.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not 1 second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Adams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Poole on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Batum. They get the rebound. Over Jones. And that one hits back iron.
they've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. It's stolen by Weissman. Outlaw the pass to Batum. And the jump by Batum.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Primo. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Batum. And it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for Nicholas Batum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones finds Johnson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Poole with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Outlaw. And then Outlaw slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Johnson up top. Pass to Primo. 5 on the clock. Jones for 3, and it's Seattle with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Primo after the basket by Seattle. Adams down low. He's covered by Weissman. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Now, here's Poole. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Weissman.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Back to Jones. Up and in on the way.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Get ready for the Kids Squad!
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Shaw's checked in for Weissman. Pokuševski's come in for Nicholas Batum. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Thorpe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thorpe, the pass to Outlaw. Here is Shaw. Defended by Pirtle. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Now here is Harris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's deflected.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the miss from Derek White. Bogdanovich against Pirtle. Here's Pokuševski. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively seeking contact, looking to score in the lane. and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Seattle shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Bogdanovich passes to Thorpe. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Parker-Sepson. For three, Outlaw. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
For 3, Harris comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
White dishes to Harris. There's 1:38 left in the first.
Seattle foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. Kicks it to White. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive, and he finishes nicer on the layup.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Here is Outlaw, guarded by Harris. Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here is Harris. D right on him. And there's the pass to Pirtle. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Harris nailed from three-point land.
And you know what, guys? You got to love his fearlessness there. I mean, Harris doing a nice job taking on the defense and finishing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Seattle leading by 17. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 knocks down the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Pirtle. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Missed inside. Seattle has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Thorpe. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Seattle, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
you got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Spurs shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. We've got Thorpe. He's out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Shaw in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Pass to Vassell. And the pass to Gardner. Over Outlaw. And that one is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. Thorpe against White. Thorpe, the pass to Shaw. Here's Thorpe. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the turnaround J, and too long on the shot. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. White the pass to Vassell. Pirtle inside. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Passes to Outlaw. Can't get it to fall.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's White. And Thorpe pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Pakusevsky. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Gardner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Thorpe, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Seattle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Both teams will make substitutions. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Here's Primo, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Primo, the pass to Johnson, and the 3-ball is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pakusevsky. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Here's Primo. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Terrific screen that time by Nicholas Batum.
Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. On the wing, Johnson. The pass to Adams. Back to Johnson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiseman. Passes it to Pokusevski. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it goes down 2 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Back to Poole, and taken away by Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Poole kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Poole. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiseman the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And it's Seattle with the ball. Good. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Jones the pass to Adams. Here's Primo. Johnson outside. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poole the pass to Batum, and that one good. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Primo. Here's Vassell. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Joe Harris is checked in for San Antonio. Here's Primo. Harris outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Harris has got 7 points.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Adams sends it back. Here's Primo. And it's blocked.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Pokusevski. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Spurs.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Harris inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covers. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter. Poole the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Poole. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
Here's Primo. Seattle grabs the miss. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Shaw's checked in for Seattle. And here's Jones. He dishes it to Harris. Primo, the pass to Gardner. The layup missed.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. That one, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Gardner, guarded by Poole.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Poole on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 6 here in this quarter. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Primo. Guarded by Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Josh.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the strike. He was feeling it. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Outlaws checked in, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Jordan Poole. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Derek White's checked in for Jones. Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiseman. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Primo. He's got 6. Pass to Gardner. Over Shaw. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
San Antonio's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Gardner. San Antonio again missing.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Thorpe against Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wiseman's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Wiseman. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Boy, a quick defender like White who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on offense.
And so it's Seattle in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no slowing down Nicholas Batum early on. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to attack.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it out. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Steven Adams, and it's Jones in at the one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Outlaw. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Vassell, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Poole. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now, here's Poole. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Wiseman. 5 to shoot. Poole with it. Now defended by Adams. Not enough on that one as it misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Primo, the pass to Johnson. Kick out to Adams. Passes it to Jones. Seattle grabs the miss.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Outlaw. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Batum. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Adams outside. Feeds to Johnson. The pass to Primo. For 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Outlaw. Now Batum. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Primo. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Here's Wiseman. Pass to Poole. Wiseman with the ball. Working on Jones. Another shot. And Wiseman with the lay-in. Wiseman's got 12.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Johnson. And there's the pass to Adams. Johnson down low, defended by Batum. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Wiseman. 12 points for him. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy. He's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other fours.
And Seattle making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. Seattle has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Poole on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson outside. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones in the post. Out of hand on it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Poole. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Wiseman the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Seattle.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 2. Jones, no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Vassell. Stolen. Outlaw with it. Pass to Poole. Outlaw with it. Johnson on him. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Shaw's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Thorpe in for Jordan Poole. To the left wing. Pass to Pirtle. Will it go? The pass to Vassell. They get it again. Pirtle's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Takes it inside. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Here's Vassell. And the layup's good off the glass. Vassell's got 6.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Thorpe against White. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Clock at 6. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hakusevsky's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pirtle dishes to White. Knocks it loose. Unhindered, going all the way.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. they're going to keep pulling away.
Clock at 4. Seattle grabs the miss. Shaw's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. 11 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Thorpe. To the middle. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Pass to Shaw. Pirtle with the steal. White against Thorpe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team
White
foul.
is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs also with the sub. Harris is checked in. Now, here's Bogdanovic. 8 points for him. To the inside, Thorpe. Safety move. Pass to Shaw. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The tray. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he slams it one-handed.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's White after the basket by Seattle. Hits the close-range jumper. White's got 6.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Outlaw with it, guarded by Harris. Now Outlaw. 7 points in the game. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Pirtle. Poked loose. There's the pass to White. Off target from outside. Seattle has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Thorpe against White. And it's Outlaw slamming it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Pokusevski. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Thorpe against White. Outside, Bogdanovic. Great open look there. He's got 10.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Seattle, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Seattle shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. We've got Bogdanovich. Will Barton is out there with Shaw. And it's Baisley in a power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Walton. Here's Kaycock. That's good, and Walton with the assists.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Mann. Barton outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton has become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
Bogdanovich against Walton. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this off-season maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And the second free throw, good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Barton. Over to the wing. Here's Baisley. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Pass to King. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here is Walton. Over Bogdanovich. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Shaw, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Walton with the ball. Harris outside. Defending. Seattle grabs the miss. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here is Shaw. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich passes to Baisley. Here's Mann. Barton surveying the floor. To the paint. Walton with the steal. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Shaw. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Shaw has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Barton. Here's Mann, the three, and again, Seattle with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Kaycock, the pass to Walton. Throws it up high. Kaycock, no good. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Shaw, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now here is Harris. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Martin inside the line. Kaycock pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harris with it. Now guarded by Barton. Harris kicks to Walton. Back to Harris. And it's off from three-point range. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Shaw. Barton outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The shot from 20 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
King outside. Barton defending. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And here's Barton. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the lane.
When he's driving, he's committed to scoring, so not much you can do against Barton in that situation.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Walton with the ball. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pulls up. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Martin defending. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
He was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
That's good from Harris.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Wiseman's checked in for Seattle. Wiggins comes in for Bogdanovich. He's off on the second. And here's Seattle. They're on a 20-7 run. Kicks to Wiggins. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Mann. Now the pass to Baisley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message, because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes it to Kaycock. Pass to King. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Walton. And with the rebound. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Baisley passes to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. Walton defending. Wiseman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying respect the game and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player, and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And they get it back. Here's Kaycock. That one a little long. Seattle has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wiggins finds Barton. Here's Mann. Sinks the three-pointer.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Seattle.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
Barton dishes to Wiggins. Here's Mann. Walton defending. Man passes to Barton. Wiggins with it. Here's Paisley. Walton defending. That's short off the rim. Harris against Wiggins. Harris kicks to Walton. Harris outside. Harris draws the double. Up top, King. Dishes it to Harris. Shoots over Barton. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync.
With that bull, better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. I'm feeling unappreciated, underrated, I think it's time for payment. At some we renegotiating, I ain't from Buffalo, I need a duffel full of bills. Pay me like I'm Sean Carter, Wayne Carter under deals. Call Mav. I'm tryna triple the cash, digital flip with the bag. Ain't no limit how I get it, I push it to max. Multiply, you know the math. Then I'ma add up the tax. Check the stats, I'm the one jumping out the gym. Gunning for me, I gotta protect the rim. Starting 5 and I'm not sitting on the bench. Pulling up in your face, you